The following program may contain strong language and mature content. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey, I'm Donta.
And hey, I'm Dana.
And welcome to the Donta Show.
What's up, Village? It's your boy Kwame, the man with the plan behind the stands. I'm going to go ahead and make this quick because some of y'all got mouths and be talking mess in the comments and saying that the intro commercial is too long. So, I got something for you. Here we go. Let's get into it. Before we bring out these awesome kings, I need you to stop what you're doing. Excuse me? Excuse me? Ma'am, sir, you, you. Whether you're watching on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube, I need you to go ahead and share this live stream. Donta and Dana didn't get all dressed up for you not to share their melanated goodness. So share. You share everything else up in here. Share some quality content for your boys. Now that we mentioned YouTube, are you subscribed to the Donta Show's YouTube? Oh, you're not? Oh, girl. I'm going to need y'all to get it together. Join the village. Go over to www.youtube.com/Donta Morrison. And when you get a chance, head over to Dr. Morrison's. That's right, your boy got his PhD. Head over to Dr. Donta Morrison's website, www.dontamorrison.com, where you can learn more about the man, the myth, the legend known as Donta. And while you're at it, grab some TDS merch and his books. Yes, purchase those smutty books filled with smut. Grab The End of the Rainbow and Yesterday Clarified. And last but not least, head over to the company that put this all together, Pyro Media Network. Pyro Media Network is a proactive network focused on providing an innovative space for content creators and entrepreneurs. PMN is dedicated to giving its viewers a diverse entertainment experience while helping content creators elevate their production, engagement, and overall branding. To date, PMN has reached over 1 million viewers and listeners internationally, produced over 52 successful shows with high ratings and fanfare, and has housed over 60 content creators, brands, and businesses through entertainment and consulting services exclusive to PMN. Pyro Media Network is a network that makes you feel at home. So if you have an idea for a show, podcast, or need some professional video and audio production for your business or brand, then join the Pyro family today. Go ahead and visit www.pyromedianetwork.com and we will show you how to go to the next level. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please help me welcome my brothers from another mother, the dynamic duo, the melanated kings themselves, Donta and Dana. Let's get it. Let's go!
I'm like, wow, all I see is a brick wall. What's happening?
Right. You know, I've been lifting weights.
No, you haven't. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the last show of 2022. Dana and I have been grinding all year. Well, not grinding like, well.
Oh, dear God. Man, we just started. Golly.
I'm saying we have been working tirelessly all 2022 to bring the Donta Show to your attention, to just keep you enlightened, entertained, bring some pop culture, some political views, some social justice issues, some entertainment, who you gots and who you wits and what would you do's and all that kind of stuff.
What would you do?
But you know what? We need a break. Your boys are tired. We want to enjoy the holidays just like you. We want to sit back like Wendy Williams and just watch the world pass us by as we do nothing. So we are here on tonight to say, yo, this is the last one of 2022. Thank y'all for rocking with us all year. And we have a show lined up on tonight that's going to recap some highs and lows of this final year, of this last year. And we're going to go out with a bang. So let's do some shout outs. Let me see who we got. Hold on. Ray Bishop is in the house. Ray Bishop is here. Ray Bishop is representing. Ray Bishop rocks with the Donta Show. Ray Bishop, we love and appreciate you. Thank you for supporting the Donta Show. Ray Bishop,
yes, sir.
Is our man. Z Will, we see you. What's good? Lelanda Butler, what's good? Amy Jones, the Thai Squad be coming through. I love Thai Squad. Darnell Johnson, what up, bro? What's good? My cousin down in the Austin area. Chris Neal is here, and in effect, we're gonna make this happen. Kyrie Sanaa just here. Praise the Lord, my brother.
He is so it's deep, saved.
Deep. Holy Ghost filled, fire baptized. I love it. Kevin took time to land the plane and not dine at some fancy restaurant to watch the Donta Show on tonight. So, Kevin, thank you for pushing the plate back at these high-end restaurants, these eateries, these establishments that you go to. I love watching your social media posts about all the fine dining that you do. It is inspiring, it is motivating, and it makes me want to get out the house more, to be quite honest. Robert Miller, my brother, my neighbor who lives literally around the corner. If I walk to my porch right now, I can see Robert's bedroom light on. And I can see it go out. Robert, keep your curtains closed. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, keep your curtains closed. That's all I'm gonna say. Yes, Z Will, we need to take a break. I see my frat is in the building. John San Juan, what it do, bro? Love you. Thank you for tuning in on tonight. I appreciate it. Sean Kinsey, the ride or die. Sean Kinsey is a regular. He's a part of the core fan base. Sean Kinsey, I love you. And then, come on,
the incomparable,
the official Thai East Report is in the building for our last show.
Today would have been the day to fry the fish.
This could have been Thais escaped
Thais,
it.
he's scared.
Thais escaped it.
He punked out.
We've been playing this fish fry since 2021, but for some reason,
ain't no fish came through.
Ain't not near fish, near cornmeal, near
El Dante green.
Ain't nothing came through. But we gonna push it through. Maybe in 2022 we can do a fish fry. And there's not a fish fry, a fish battle to see if it can happen. St. James, what's good? What it do? Keem, where have you been? I have not seen you up in the thread for months. Keem, you done shook me. You shook me like a booger. You flicked me off your finger. What's going on?
No, D, we never did.
We didn't miss the fish fry. You didn't. We missed the fish fry.
We did.
Clearly, but Thais been busy. Thais been booked. Thais been getting awards and all kind of international recognition. Thais ain't got time to fry no fish.
About to curse out you Uber drivers.
Ain't got time to cook no fish.
He said MLK weekend. We're going to do it outside. The big old pot.
Outside in a turkey fryer. The big old turkey. I got one too. Bring it on. Nicole, no, this is just the last show of the year. We are going to be on our holiday hiatus. We're going to take a quick little break, quick little sit down. We've been pushing for the last 3 years. The Donta Show has never gone on hiatus since we started from the beginning. We have never gone on hiatus, and I have sat back and I've watched other shows go on extended hiatuses.
Yes, never come back hiatuses.
Never to be seen again. Hiatuses. But
trumpet blowing hiatus.
Right, but we're going to just take some time off to reevaluate, restructure, redefine, reformat, and come back strong in 2022. The Donta Show is going to have a whole new look next year. It's going to be totally different. It's a lot of stuff that's in the pot being stirred. So just buckle up. You're going to be in for it. You're going to be in for it. Ray, come out here for this fish fry. We put it out here right now.
Yeah.
MLK weekend. It's going to be the Village versus the Squad. Village versus the Squad. Let's see who fries the best fish, and let's see whose team has the best side dishes. Boom. Thais, get your people. They're gonna bring some Jiffy corn muffins.
Right.
You know that they're gonna do that. They're gonna bring some Jiffy corn muffins and a can of Glory Greens and
Right.
say, Thais, we here. We support him. Not the Village. The
With
Village,
some potato salad with raisins in it.
Yeah, the Village gonna walk in with trays and platters, and it's gonna be unfair, but we're gonna make it happen. So let's put aside MLK weekend to make it happen. This hiatus will last until mid-January, I believe. Almost mid-January, I think. I'm not sure yet. We'll know. Ain't no shots fired, Ray. I'm speaking facts. The Thai squad gonna come with them Jiffy corn muffins and a can of Glory Greens and a carton of potato salad and say, we brought stuff for the fish fry. So I'm just saying, So let's get into our end of the year show. Kwame, the man behind the Donta Show, the CEO, EP of whatever. He got so many titles. Of Pyro Media Network put together a show for us on tonight. We have not seen it, so we're going to be surprised.
Eyes have not seen.
Ears have not heard. So we're going to be surprised by whatever topics we cover. We're going to shoot from the dome to see what is in store. So now we're going to see what's going on. What they talking about?
She said, don't forget that light bread.
The light bread. That Wonder.
The Wonder bread slice.
That Wonder bread. Or that home pride. Or that Roman meal. Now, just saying. All right, here we go. So Kwame, we're in your hands. So let's do. Oh, we're gonna start off with a look back at the Donta Show.
Oh, hopefully you got some funny stuff.
We are, or you may not. We've had some trauma.
We may have you crying. If we get you crying,
we won't.
Start it off with him crying.
He won't do that. Kwame wouldn't do that to me.
Yeah, I bet you was in there. He probably over there tickled now.
I will cancel my whole contract.
Get him!
Ready, Kwame. We're ready.
Get him!
All right, and a bottle of Franks. Come on, King. Bottle of Franks. The original intro.
Oh God.
Wow. Let's see how far the Donta Show has come. Here we go. The original intro. Dun, dun. That's when I had a jawline. I ain't seen my clavicle in about 2 years. Listen. I went and got that PhD and something about
PhD and got an FAT.
Right, about school and a pandemic that just puts the pounds on. And I tried to blame it on my age. I'm 50 now. My metabolism is kind of slow.
You 50?
My metabolism is slow, but the fork is fast. Because, boy, I was eating through the pandemic. I was throwing it back. I was sitting in front of this computer all day doing my studies and research and all that. I didn't even realize I had got so fat until Eddie stopped and said, wow, you're fat.
And that sounds like something he would say, rude.
Just, wow, you're fat. Look at you. You're fat.
I don't know why he treats you like that. That's a shame.
Fat. Yeah, and I would be sad. And I'm like,
you'd be so nice to him.
Yeah, I'd be like, Eddie, I'm just a little heavy.
Right.
Eddie, I'm just heavy. No, you're fat.
Just because he walks and stuff, and he gonna treat you like that.
Right. So
I'm gonna tell his mama. I'm telling his mama.
So I think that was the Donta Show before I had Dana. So that was before you even came on. So that was when I first started.
No.
Yeah, you wasn't in there.
We didn't go Facebook until I got on the show because you was on the computer. And I said, Donta, we should do Facebook.
The computer is Facebook.
Well, I mean, you were just doing the phone. We weren't doing Facebook.
No, I was doing Facebook.
You weren't.
I
bet you $2 you wasn't doing Facebook.
I was doing Facebook live shows before you, bro.
But it wasn't the Donta Show. You were just on talking.
No, it was the Donta Show, bro.
It was Donta something.
Okay, we'll look at the receipts after the show. We're not gonna sit here.
What was
argue.
the name of the call?
We're not gonna sit and argue like you are the Charlemagne that came and made this show.
It was Donta. What was
Kwame just dropped it. The intros before you came on, Dana. I was with Pyro.
That's my track.
I was with Pyro Media.
That's my music. So how's it before me?
Oh, that was your track?
Yes.
I never liked it, to be quite honest. I never really cared for it.
That's when I had a brown blazer on. Remember?
Keem, you're not fat. You're thick. Keem said, if you were fat, what am I? You're not fat, Keem. You're thick. You're
husky. Keem, you're husky.
Solid. Yeah, you're husky. You shop at Sears. You know that you get comfortable clothing. You know, I love Keem. Keem is thick. Keem got that face though. Keem be posting them Instagram. I be looking like, okay, Keem is kind of all right. Keem, I see you, Keem.
Right.
Be confident in it. I ain't mad. Be confident. Be confident. I love it. I love it.
He said, y'all give it escape tonight.
Yeah, you know.
Oh no, man. No, we just joking.
So yeah, I know, right?
Please.
So what? Okay, so what's next, Kwame? The 2020 intro upgrade. Here we go. So here comes the upgrade. I think this one you got added.
Wow.
Hey, I'm Donta Morrison, and welcome to the Donta Show. All right, so that's when Dana came on. You gave us the
I didn't come in 2020.
But you wasn't relevant until you got added until the thing. You was kind of like a guest because I don't know if I was going to keep you or not.
Wow.
No lie. It's the Donta Show. To make sure you had what it took. And if you notice, there was no movement by you. You had your little brown blazer and you was kind of a slide in and slide back out. I wasn't paying for no video footage.
Remember when I walked past, I said, hey, man, I'm about to be your co-host.
Yeah,
and he was like, okay,
that's what God said.
And that was like 2018.
Yeah. So, but one thing I do hate about that, I hate the back of my neck. I've always had the back of my neck because I have this this generational thing. All my uncles had it. I think I'm the only grandson that has the pack of hot dogs. So that's why when I cut all my hair up, I don't like doing this.
You should get a shag, the Lionel Richie thing.
I thought about our mullet, because when I do this, the back of my neck talks. It just talks. I hate it. So when I grow my hair out, I feel a little bit more sexier because you can't see my meaty neck. Even when I'm skinny, I still got the hot dog neck. And it was. You
could put it in a ponytail though.
I don't need your help.
I was just telling you.
Let me own my. Speaking of ponytails, how long was your hair?
Down to the middle of my.
Okay.
You already know. Yeah. I wish we had those pictures.
Right. How long was your hair?
Yes.
Because you had hair. So anyway, yeah, that's my thing. So I've always hated. I didn't hate the.
Do you know how long my hair was?
But I hated the fact that when I turned around, you saw the rolls on the back of my neck, and it was just like it's my subconscious thing. Everybody got this one part of their body that they don't really like. That's the part I hate. My hot dog pack neck. So the Ray Bishop said, my auntie said the hot dog neck means you're called to preach. Ebo Shaya. Come on here, Auntie Bishop. She better call that thing out. Yes, called to preach. And what most folks don't know is what? I am a minister. And not only am I a minister, Dana, what are you? Dana is a minister too. And you would never know that by the way he smiles at the camera all the time with his own sultry self. You would never know he lives for the Lord. You would never know. When y'all go to his church.
He's so stupid.
Pastor. With them eyes, Pastor.
Oh my God.
Come on, prophesize to me, Pastor.
Prophesize
to me, Pastor. Come on here. Yes, Ray, I am a minister. Dana is a minister. We're both ministers. If you notice, you may not even realize this. On the Donta Show, we do our best not to curse.
Unless we have certain guests
they push us.
They push us.
We don't curse. You've only seen us drink one time. We only had one show we drank, and that's when we invited Jamie on. My friend Jamie, she had this mobile bartending company, and she came on and had us doing samples. And I'm thinking like, okay, it's just a sample. Just a sample. Man,
The food kept saying, "Give me more."
about 3 samples in, I was slurring. I was like, "Yo, cut the camera off! Cut the camera off!" They're gonna look at me differently, you know. So
he said, "Sing CeCe
CeCe Winans. You know, so I'm just saying. So yeah, that's my thing. All right, so here we go, Kwame. Kwame has a question for the host, and that would be us. What is the question, Kwame Corbett?
What is he?
What was the single best thing that happened this past year? The single best thing for me was I completed my doctorate program and got my PhD. So that was, but that's a close tie with my trip to Ghana. And for those that don't know, I went to Ghana 2 weeks after my graduation. I took 15 friends and close family, and I actually have a school named after me in Ghana. So in Ghana, in Accra, Ghana, there is not Accra, Kumasi, Ghana. There is a school with my name on it, Dr. Dante Morrison, and then all of my people that went with me. We have a plaque on the side of a school because we sponsor a school. Not only sponsor a school, I sponsor a teenager that is in high school over there. That's my heart, that's my boy. I sponsor him and we talk, and he's in school. I'm doing all the stuff for him in school. And then on top of that, we went through a whole induction ceremony. So I'm part of the Himan village. I'm part of a tribe there. I have a whole African name, Kwabena Orawe. That is my name. Strong leader, born on Tuesday. That is my name. Whole induction thing. So there's a lot of stuff that happened for me this year. The doctorate degree and the whole trip home to Africa, which changed my life for the absolute better. So that was the double best thing that happened this year. Dana, what was yours?
I got 3 songs placed. 3 songs placed. I'll be out at the top of the year. I usually, you know me, I'm real quiet.
Real quiet about that.
So that was one of the best things that happened. And my mom came out.
Your mom, she's lesbian?
Wow. My mom came to visit.
Oh,
so she hadn't been here because she was sick. She had been sick.
What's tea, bro? What's good?
My mom came to visit, and I got my 3. Thank you, Kwame.
I was like, what?
My mom came out here to
Good
visit.
for her. Living your truth, mama.
She wasn't able to travel, but she was able to come this year.
And that was last month. A few weeks ago, your mom was here.
So she made it this year, and I got 3 songs coming out top of next year.
Can we know anything about the songs?
No.
Is it a secret?
Yeah.
Whisper to me. I won't say nothing.
No, you just want me to whisper to you.
Whisper in my ear. I was okay.
Major artists.
Major. So. Define major, because nowadays everybody's a major artist, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Like Mariah Major, Janet Major, icon artists, or just A-list artists.
One of them is an icon artist.
You got an icon?
Yeah.
Male or female?
Male.
Lionel Richie? Ain't no male icons out there. Right. Ain't no male icons out there.
It is.
Keith Sweat. It's no male icon.
I'll tell you when they come out.
A male icon. Okay. Y'all take a guess who y'all see. Everybody thought your mama came out. So everybody thought the same thing. Everybody thought it wasn't just me.
No, that's Crazy Eric.
Oh, Jacqueline Carr. Oh, Jacqueline. That's who you wrote for.
Who?
Jacqueline. She's an icon now. You know, gospel. You be an icon overnight. You got one good hit. You an icon.
Right. All you got to say is Jesus.
Yeah,
come
right.
time
Listen,
growl
icon.
Jesus.
You know.
Keith
Thank you, Z. Will appreciate
Campbell.
that. Charlie Wilson. That's the icon. That's the male icon. Is it Charlie?
Mm-mm.
It's not. Johnny Gill. Icon.
He said, did he say Jacquees?
Jacquees? No, he's an R&B legend.
He's an R&B.
Yeah,
he's the king of R&B.
Icon. Aaron Hall? I don't know who you got. Okay, we'll figure it out. Okay, Kwame. Okay. All right, come on, questions. Here we go. What's the next question, Kwame?
This fool said Lionel Richie.
What was an unexpected joy this past year? I think I just listed them all.
Yeah, we just listed. That's like the same question.
No, not necessarily.
Unexpected
because my degree was expected. I was getting that bad boy. Going to Ghana was expected. An unexpected joy this past year.
That's a hard one.
That's a hard. An unexpected joy this past year. Unexpected
joy
this past year. Well, I did actually get a lot of I'm a firm believer that anybody that wants to be successful should have multiple streams of income. And I look at it like we should have 4 streams of income, rivers flowing in north, south, east, and west. So if you got one job, that is definitely a blessing, but you should always try to diversify your portfolio. So you got that one main job, but then still have your hustle jumping off, have different streams of income coming in. So you're not always relying on one sole source. Many of us do that, and we end up Evelyn Champagne King. Listen, kisses don't lie. Now, that was my anthem. So, Evelyn was a beast.
Is she still alive?
Anyway, yeah, Evelyn's alive.
He said that's who I got my song coming on.
Evelyn. So what I'm saying is, I unexpected joy this year was I actually obtained 4 streams. And I always had like 2, 2.5, but to have 4 streams that were solid streams of income, doing what I love to do, helping others and all that, I think that was one of the most unexpected joys I had this year because I had never accomplished that goal. So that was mine. All right. You still know how yours yet?
You know what? I can't think of anything. An unexpected joy.
Okay, he ain't got one. Next.
I don't have one.
He ain't got one. Pick 3 words to describe this past year. Ooh.
We made it.
You did that.
That's a word.
That was a word.
We made it.
3 words to describe
That's mine.
This past year. 3 words, but 3 words. That's not describing it. That's just saying what you did. 3 words to describe this past year. Triggering was one. This past year was extremely triggering. It was a lot that happened this year. Triggering. Come on, give me a word.
Triggering. Blessed.
Blessed. It was blessed. This year was definitely blessed. I will say that.
Triggering, blessed, and
I can honestly say it was, with all that was going on this year, was actually kind of peace-filled for me. With all that was going on, because I think about what the Bible says, how he says that I will give you peace in the midst of the storm, and even though we had a lot, my God kids dedication, yes, that was definitely a blessing. I would say that with all that was going on this year, all the dynamics that happened this year, I still had peace. I did not go into a panic mode. I didn't get anxious. I didn't get, frustrated and whatnot. I had peace, and I credit that to just my spiritual base and my connection to the Heavenly Father that kept my mind focused and regulated in the midst of all this going on. So I would just say that's how I felt this year. And think about it. Think about people, everybody out there, think about it. With all that you went through this year, all the noise that you heard, whether it's from the news, social media, your friends, all the noise that you heard this year, did you still have your peace? Did anything disrupt your peace? You may have got angry, you may have got upset, you may have got frustrated, but you still had peace. You were still like, okay, you know what? I'm pissed off, but I still have peace. My peace is not disrupted. And I think that people misinterpret how peace should look. You can sit in the middle of a tornado and everything is spinning around you, and you are in the middle, undisturbed and unbothered. So I just say to have peace, for me, that was something, because there's a lot of folks this year, I want to bust them in the face with a baseball bat, but I didn't do that.
You got to get in the camera because you moved over a little bit.
I didn't move nowhere. Hey, cut loose me.
I'm trying to help you out.
Just that quick.
Right, just quick.
No, but that's
not peace.
That's not peace. No, it's a lot of people that did things and said things and all that about me this year, but the old me would have reacted, would have retaliated. But I sat in the fact that I know who I am. And I'm like, I'm not gonna let anybody that's beneath me or even above me ruffle my feathers. I'm gonna say
you like Kanye. You think you'll let Meek Mill say something to you?
Don't you ever in your black Puerto Rican life compare me to Kanye West.
You can't nobody talk to you. You just said it.
Don't you ever compare me to Kanye West. Because this will be your last show.
Can't nobody talk to me that ain't on my pay grade.
No, right. I mean, and Kyrie, because you gotta pick and choose your battles.
He don't know how to pick and choose battles.
Yes,
that's his problem. No, he don't.
And I think
he
lot
will
of
curse
times,
out a kid.
No, Kyrie has grown a lot. He's grown a lot. But
and
I think that, like Thais said, this year shook tables for me. This year, yeah. But Thais, did you still have your piece? Did you still have your piece? Think Edna Tatum. Think Edna Tatum. Was Edna Tatum talking to you in your ear, giving you a story of how to navigate the waters as they rage to and fro? You know, and you
Kyrie
sit there
will curse you
on
out.
the precipice.
Kyrie will
what
curse
God
out a
has for
kid
you.
and apologize later.
No, he won't. No, he won't. Kyrie has grown a lot. He's grown a lot. So I mean, that's my thing. So those are my 3 words. Those are my 3 words. You know, yeah, Ty still has peace in the midst of it all.
Thais over there humming the Negro spiritual right now.
Rocking back and forth.
I still
right.
have joy.
Sopping up that collard green juice with that cornbread. Talking about, if nothing else, God kept me.
Hey,
point blank.
Hey,
right. Next up, Kwame, what we got? What hopes and aspirations do you have for 2023? I hope that the narrative changes when it comes to what we share and post on social media.
Yes, I agree.
You know, I follow a lot of the hoopla on Instagram. Like I follow the Shade Room, I follow all that kind of stuff, and I follow it as a source, as a resource for one, to just see the behaviors and just check the temperature. And I think that it is really like important that we begin to understand what we are doing to ourselves when we are oversharing stuff, when we're oversharing certain topics, when we're making a mockery of certain situations, when we're laughing about certain actions that are coming to destroy us. I think that we have to begin to realize that we are setting up the next generation to be desensitized for a lot of the structural things that are breaking us down. So I just think that my aspiration is that next year the conversation shift and we start holding people accountable for their words. Like right now, you got people divided. Is Kanye West right or is Kanye West wrong? How are we even debating the fact that a man who says Rosa Parks was a plant,
right? How
does he even get grace? How does he even get the grace and the respect to even be allowed to be contemplated about the fact that, well, you know, he didn't mean Rosa was a plant. He just kind of meant.
Right.
Then we need to call a thing, you know, call black and white and be done with it. All this gray stuff that we keep trying to navigate, it's just getting goofy to me.
And I think, well, real quick before we go to commercial, I think real quick is I just wish people start using social media more for a positive. And because it's so influential, especially on our younger children and younger generation, I wish that people would start using it more for positive energy instead of negative energy, naked energy, all of that stuff. Because, you know, without social media, a lot of people will probably be broke. They won't have a job. But it could be, if it was used the right way, it could do some great works. And that's mine.
And stop using social media, or stop allowing social media to validate who you are as a person. Some of y'all are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful human beings, but you are allowing social media to validate you. Know who you are, know your worth. Whether you got 1 follower or 1 million followers, are you authentically who you are at all times? Don't change yourself for likes. Don't change yourself to increase comments and volume. Don't change yourself. Be authentic, because when the folks stop you on the block, are they going to meet the person they see on screen? Are they going to meet some insecure, timid, and all that kind of stuff? Be who you are. When people stop me and see me on the street or whatever, and I stop and talk, oh my God, you talk to me. I'm like, you watching my show, why would I not talk to you? I thought you was going to be an asshole. I can be, but not in this moment. I mean, I'm who I am all the time. And I think that gets misconstrued with social media. People, they get lost in these personalities that they create, that when they get out in the real world, they don't know how to navigate nothing. And I think a lot of our kids are suffering from that. They don't know who they are, and they struggle with being authentic because they're scared that their authentic self will not be liked.
And I like what you said about being yourself on screen and off screen, because 3 or 4 people came up to me. Remember when I called you, they came up to me. I didn't know they even watched the show, and they was coming up, I'm like, who are you? I watch it. I'm like, oh, okay. And, you know, just laughing and giggling with them. And they was like, oh, you're the same as you were on there. And it's like, why would I be different?
Because a lot of folks are. It's a lot of folks that have these high profile shows or whatever, and you go to meet them and they think they've arrived. Yeah. I'm like, dude, you're on YouTube. You know, I'm like, I get it. You want to be a socialite, but that doesn't give you the right to treat me like I'm not worth shaking your hand or being in the same space with you.
I saw Thais at Rob's and he walked right past me.
Don't do that. Well, you know, rib tubes on sale.
Yeah,
I had to get to that last pack.
I saw Thais at Rob's. He looked at me, he said, and walked right by. I was like, oh, okay. This is what we're doing. I never told him, though. I never told him. I'm just joking. Thais not like that.
Because Thais don't shop around. So
right.
Goes to ABC. Superior. We're going to take a quick commercial break. I'll you back in 2 and 2. We are back for the second half of the Donta Show. We're gonna close out this year with some laughs, some celebrations, and some accolades to just all the folks who've rolled with us for the last 2-3 years. So Kwame has created just some vignettes and whatnot that we're gonna share with all of y'all, and then Dana's gonna do a special strip for those of you that really want to tune in to the Donta Show After Dark. That's gonna happen around that 8:50, 8:55 hour, because right now clergy leaking all kind of sex tapes and all that kind of stuff is the end thing. And who would we be to deny you an opportunity to see this minister naked? So please do not log off, do not leave, because before we go, Dana is going to do a special dance with y'all.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's going to do a special dance, and we're going to play Yolanda Adams in the midst of it all.
Right, and your stage name is Butt Naked Texas.
For Christ. Right. So Kwame, what's next? What would you do? What would you do? Oh, maybe nothing's next. Hold on. Oh, it's a tribute. Oh, it's a whole tribute coming up. So it is now time for. Is it now time? It is now time for a tribute to the Donta Show from Pyro Media Network.
Oh, I hope we don't have none of those takeouts.
Ray said, "I'm out at 8:54. Nobody wants to see you naked, cuz." Ray said, "Peace."
Oh gosh,
he ain't trying to see your thumbprint.
Right. What did he got? Some of those outtakes.
I don't know. Is the tribute happening now? I mean, what's the? Oh, thanks, Pyro.
That was tight.
We have had a lot of amazing guests. I wish that everyone would just take the time to look through all of the interviews that the Donta Show had not only in 2022, but all the years in the past, we've had some phenomenal people. And I love the fact that we've had people who came on the show who literally months later skyrocketed. I remember when we had Nico Anon on the show. You know him as Uncle Clifford, but Nico was on the show and he was talking about P Valley. He was talking about this new show that was coming to Stars, and folks were like, what's it about? It's a stripper. Oh my God! And we were just having conversations.
Right.
Me, Nico, and Calais Stewart, one of his close friends, just talking about stuff, having light conversation. 2 months later, P Valley premiered. And then everybody's like, oh my God, can you get Nico back on the show? I'm like, well, when I had him on the show,
nobody watched us.
Y'all gave me crickets. And now that he's, I kept telling y'all he's good. One of my highlights was interviewing Mickey Howard. Mickey Howard is one of my favorite singers. Mickey Howard's catalog is something that I still play.
Sing something.
And come share my love. Come and share my love. Come share my joy. Come and share my joy. So Mickey is one of my favorite singers, and to have her on the show and to talk about music and what she went through and her thoughts on artists of today and all that. Mickey's an icon. Mickey's a legend. Mickey has stories, but Mickey was sitting there just talking to us like we was in her living room. And I'm like, oh my God, you're Mickey Howard and you're like on my show. I'm gagging. I cannot believe this. So that was an iconic moment for me. And then we had Barry Brewer on the show, and Barry is a part of Tyler Perry's show, Bruh. There's Mickey. Mickey was sitting there chilling with the hat. And was just and that was old school. That was the original format. We didn't know to turn our phones. We didn't know nothing. We were just so amped to have Mickey Howard on the show that it was just like, how do we do this? What's going on? We were such novices. If we get Mickey back now, of course, we've elevated, we've upgraded. My interview skills is a lot sharper, totally different vibe. But and then we having Thais on the show was also
Did you see what he just
great.
said?
Having to listen. David, take it off. We try to get to 1,000. It's either gonna be a win or lose. Either way, do something for the team. We've had Thais on the show, and Thais has always provided us with laughter, jokes. The squad has followed Thais over the infamous Thanksgiving conversation. If you have not seen the Thanksgiving episode 2021 with Thais, that episode is iconic. Thais talked about making greens. And it was just spinach. Some of y'all greens look like spinach. That was the talk of the town. We did that.
El Donta.
Right, El Donta. And then we had Kyrie Sinaj on the show. And what many of y'all, there it is. Boom.
Look at him.
Boom. Look at that. I like my greens, but Thais has done so many episodes with me, and it's always been just strong content. Kyrie Sinaj of Candid Conversations, who's in the thread right now. Kyrie was the first person that I ever allowed to host the Donta Show while I went on vacation. I think this was before Dana, and I said, Kyrie, I'm going to be out of town, but I got to keep the show going. Can you please host my show? I trusted Kyrie with my baby, and he pulls it off. I could get Wayne Chaney. I preached at Wayne Chaney's youth church. I know Wayne Chaney, Kyrie. I can get Wayne Chaney. Should I get Wayne Chaney for 2023? It's not impossible. Look at that. Kyrie said, wow, look at me. Oh, that was recently. That was just last 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that's the new Kyrie. Yeah. Well, she's gonna comment on what that mean. What new Kyrie mean?
What that mean?
What that mean?
What that mean on Donta?
Right.
We had
and then we've also
Karamo
Brown was on the show. Ray Dotson, who's a celebrity hairstylist, he does like Lori Harvey and Tiffany Haddish, all of them. He's been on, but these are all people that have been on the show just low key to be on it, and I think that's always a blessing when people trust you enough with their brand to visit their show. Hey, Karam, we couldn't get that camera fixed, that Wi-Fi. I was bald. Oh,
you gotta find when Donta.
My hot dog pack is really
Kwame, please find when Donta was throwing his damn hair. Please find when he was throwing his.
Anyway, so one thing about doing these conversations, doing these talks, is being able to engage with you, the viewers, the watchers, the people that give comments, because we've had some very deep shows talking about a lot of social injustice and whatnot. We've also had a lot of laughs. And
One
just
of our
seeing
deep
the
shows
engagement
was,
was great.
Black Lives Matter.
So I'm not sure, and I'm not trying to throw shade, but is anyone out here still a follower, supporter, a rah of Black Lives Matter? If you are, this is not to shade you. I'm yes, Black Lives Matter 100%, but I wanted to demystify some confusion about Black Lives Matter and heighten awareness about Black Lives Matter. And I actually had a rep of Black Lives Matter on the show to talk about Black Lives Matter, what they stood for, how they operate, how do we get involved. And it was a train wreck. It was one of the most iconic. Oh, there's my hair with Kevin Dwayne. If anybody is on Instagram, you go to Kevin Dwayne's page. Kevin Dwayne has a phenomenal following. Kyrie, yes, the show with Black Lives Matter was we had a representative from the LA chapter, and you can't come on a show and talk to people like they're not smart. We're smart. So as I'm unpacking things, I earned my doctorate. It's not honorary like Kanye's that they took back. I am a doctor. I'm a researcher. I have a PhD. I'm studied. And to have this conversation with this rep from Black Lives Matter that could not really expound upon how Black Lives Matter works or why we should support and all that. It was really embarrassing. Hey, Craig the writer Stewart. If y'all know Craig the writer Stewart, Craig is that. Listen, Craig is one of my hearts. Craig is down in Atlanta, but Craig is integral. I don't want to say to the success of T.S. Madison, but Craig did a lot of stuff to really help T.S. Madison get to where she is right now. So yes, Thais, the Black Lives Matter show, I will try to find I wish I could just find the link right now and put it in the chat. That show was, I can't even put it into words.
I was just like this.
And
then you just unleashed me on them.
It was embarrassing. I just sat back and said, well, Dana, just go. Because y'all think y'all so smart, then just go. So they couldn't tell us where the money went. They couldn't tell us how to join a chapter. They couldn't tell us where the corporate offices are, because there is no corporate office. Yes, Chris Neal said it best. It was an utter shit show. It was horrible.
Oh my God.
Hey, there is Nico, and that's Uncle Clifford, y'all. That is 2 months.
Uncle Clifford.
That is 2 months before P-Valley aired, and that was me getting him on the show to talk about P-Valley, to try to hype it up, because people were looking like, I don't want to watch no show about no strippers, and I don't watch it about this. And I said, y'all, trust me, you're gonna want to watch my boy Nico. And Calais she's an actress as well. And she is huge when it comes to talking about fertility. And she does a lot of stuff when it comes to women saving their eggs. Right. That's her push. That's her thing. So that show was about that. But we've had a lot of solid content. And sometimes I would sit back and I'd be like, dang, Dana, why is more people not watching? Why is folks not tuning in? We got these guests on here. We have lawyers coming on talking about the criminal justice system and how Black people are already set up in the system to go to jail. We've had therapists come on. We've had healers come on. We've had clergy come on. We've had all these people come on the show that are really about the Black community and burying the Black community, but we weren't getting the viewers.
Let's not forget your friend that did Prince's hair.
Kim Berry.
Yeah, Kim Berry.
Prince's hairstylist came on and talked about her life with Prince and how Prince was. And we've had so many shows. But I had to understand that as long as we're putting out quality, the quantity of viewers, I can't get so caught up on.
Right.
As long as we're doing
because it's going to catch eventually.
Yeah. David Hernandez. If you guys have never just sat and listened to his David voice talk, you have not been soothed. David works. He's a therapist. Soothed. David.
Yo, he giving what's it called a run for his money.
Yeah, he's a therapist, but he also works at KJLH, and I met him because I was doing a show at KJLH on Sunday nights, and he was the engineer for it, and we clicked and we connected, and I said, David, come on my show and talk about mental health and therapy, and David came on, and I swear for God, half of the viewers were asleep by the time David left, because David was so soothing and so calm, and was telling you how to find your zen, and we were just looking like, oh, David,
like, man,
it was an amazing show, but a quality over quantity.
Yeah.
Quality over quantity. As long as we're putting out quality content, I was like, yo, I'm not tripping on how many folks watch it. As long as we're staying authentic and true to ourselves, be 100% true, not losing ourselves and trying to compete with other shows.
Yeah.
And whatnot. Just do what Dr. Dante Morrison and Dana, the phenomenal songwriter, does. Period. Right, Kyrie, you're right. If me and Dana fight like we on the Zeus network, the subscribers would shoot to 12,000 overnight. Exactly. We was on here cussing each other out, fighting about who should wear the crown and all that kind of stuff. We would reach the masses. We was a show that was constantly outing people or bashing the church or always having something negative to say about the church.
Right.
Or putting the church on Front Street and say the Kojic people is doing this and Baptist and all. If we were that kind of show, yes, we would have all these followers, and we were pulling in people that was also bashing the church. J Red, comedian, Jamie B, they had a show. J Red is a gospel comedian who is hilarious. He is funny, and we talked about how do you do comedy without cursing and still be funny, and he will break that down. So we've had a lot of stuff. Yes, like Christian and Blueface Mama, who now trying to get her own platform up because she wasn't no crackhead. Well, if your son saw you smoking crack, use a crackhead. But that's neither here nor there. So
use a crackhead.
Yeah.
I know one when I see one.
Yeah, I just think, and I think that's why I love the support that I get from Thais, because Thais sticks to his platform. Thais sticks to his lane. Thais knows his audience, and the squad. I mean, y'all have my heart because the squad is 100%. The squad's 100%. Thais' show does not compete with the Donta Show. The Donta Show does not compete with Thais' show. We are two totally different brands, two totally different approaches. I go to Thais' show whenever I can. My life is so hectic, but when I see Thais' live, even if I'm sitting in the back or it's just background noise so I can get a few chuckles in, but there have been days where we have logged off this show. I kid you not. We have logged off this show,
sat here,
got an alert that Thais went live, and we would call Eddie in here. Eddie, come in here, and we would all sit here and for the next hour be sitting watching the Thais report and be chuckling. But that was back in the day when Thais would do his shows with a cocktail. If y'all don't know the early days of the Thais report,
and talk to somebody that ain't there.
Somebody that ain't there, with the cocktail and all that. That was the beginning. And we would sit in this office after going live and say, yo, Thais, Eddie, come here. And we would sit just like this and we busted up laughing watching the show. But that's what it's all about. As Black people, we cannot be crabs in the barrel.
Nope.
We have to keep supporting.
There's too much of that going around anyway.
Yes, we have to keep supporting one another. I don't battle any other show on Pyro. We're the Pyro family.
Yep.
I support Kyrie. I support all the shows that's on Pyro because we're all a family. We're all a team. Crystal Bubbling. Follow Crystal on Instagram. When I say Crystal is about Black women and Crystal is not scared to charge up anybody that's coming against Black women, and she's hilarious, check out Crystal Bubbling on Instagram. She's hilarious. But we got to do this together. It truly takes a village. There is room enough at the table for all of us.
All of us.
And if you don't think there's room, get a chair, walk up to the table and say, scooch over. We might be like, well, oh, okay. All right. Find your place at the table. So, Dana, go ahead.
I mean, you pretty much just summed it up, man. It's like we really thank you all for this fantastic year of tuning in and all of our supporters that's been with us for all of this, the time that we've been on. And you guys just motivate us and push us. You've been with us through like the tears, the crying shows that we had.
I cried, I actually cried on the show one time. Y'all got me one time. I was a snotty mess. Dana cried. I cried. We've had shows that broke us.
Yeah. So, I mean, you guys like Chris, and I can't even name everybody, but Chris is here all the time. And you guys know who you are. We just appreciate you all, Thais and Kyrie and Kwame for doing a phenomenal job of working with us. cursing us out if we go 1 second over, stuff like that. That motivates us to go longer and stay over longer. So
it does. So we appreciate y'all.
So we appreciate y'all.
And Kwame, we appreciate you.
Yeah, even though we pick on you.
Yeah, we appreciate you because you put in a lot of work to make sure that our show stays current, stays relevant. You give us all the bells and whistles for what would you do.
Yes.
You know, and all that kind of stuff. So we appreciate you. And oftentimes people that are behind the scenes don't get their flowers. But we want to give you your flowers, let you know that we both love you. We appreciate you. No homo. You know,
right.
But we appreciate you, and you do a lot for us. You're consistent every single week. You know, you are with us from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. Even when you don't feel good, you are making it work, and that takes a lot because we always talk about Black businesses and Black business, Black business that. But Pyro is Black owned. It's Black owned.
Puerto Rican owned. Yeah. But they're Black. So
same thing.
Same thing.
Know. It's Black owned, Puerto Rican owned, Boricua, whatever the case may be, whatever y'all call it, however y'all do this. You know, so we're supporting. You know, so we're recycling Black dollars, and that's really what it's all about. All right. So we got 5 minutes left. So why don't you sing a song for the people? Give us a song. Y'all want to hear Dana sing?
No.
Y'all want to hear Dana sing?
No.
Sing a song for the last show, man. Let the people hear you.
We are the world.
Don't do that. Don't take it seriously. We're trying to get some views here. This may take our lights up, man. Go ahead. You want to turn the light up? You want some dim light? Want some candles?
What?
Spit that gum out. You can't.
I don't have no gum.
You got gum. I'm looking at the gum in your mouth.
What I sound like?
Right.
Who I sound like? Timmy. I didn't chew it on purpose.
Yeah, it should on purpose. It was accident. It just fell in my mouth. I'll set that a time or two. I don't know what happened.
See, I can't even sing now.
I just get here.
Thank you for that look.
All right. Go ahead, Dana. Go.
Hang on the mistletoe. I'm gonna get to know you better this Christmas. And as we trim the tree, how much fun is gonna be together.
Do. This Christmas.
The fireside is blazing bright. We're caroling through the night. And this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Yeah. Slap a friend, slap a friend, slap a friend.
You always gotta mess it up at
that
the
was
end.
yo.
I
can't.
Good. He gave you a beautiful snow frosted thing, and you gotta mess it up.
I didn't mess it up.
You did. Now you gotta sing something else because they throwing panties at the screen. So they're throwing panties, man. Keep it going. Come on, they throwing panties.
It's your turn.
I'm trying to get. I don't sing like you. I don't sing like
Johnny
you.
Gill.
I don't sing like you.
Put on your red.
Come on, for a second. We got 3 minutes left.
What
you know,
else can I
Kwame
sing?
finds us.
I'll sing something in Spanish for me and
Right.
Kwame.
Sing if only you know.
What? I'm not singing that.
That's not your range?
No.
Oh, come on. Hurry up. We only got 2 minutes.
I don't have anything else to sing.
Man, you goofy.
Chestnuts.
No. Man, just forget it. Man, you corny, man. Sing something for these people. Sing something for the people.
Let me see. It's amazing how you knock me off my feet. Every time you come around me, I get weak. Nobody ever made me feel this way. You kiss my lips and then you take my breath away. So I want to know what turns you on.
Oh,
come on.
I want to know.
I like to know what turns you on.
I want to know.
I'd like to know what makes you cry. So I can be the one that always makes you smile.
I don't know the rest of
It's
it.
amazing how you know.
Oh, I know. Let's do this. We both know this.
Oh, spread love.
Spread instead of I don't know. I was lost. Like I don't know what song you singing. I don't know what you song. Okay, do Ribbon in the Sky. We'll close Ribbon in the Sky. We'll close out on Ribbon in the Sky, and this is gonna be your holiday, your Christmas gift from Donta and Dana. Go.
oh so long. For this night I prayed that a star would guide you my way to share with me this special day.
There's a ribbon in the sky for our love. If for love, may I once again, and if please, may I touch your hand so that you can to understand. Listen. There's a ribbon in the sky, a ribbon in the sky, a ribbon in the sky for our
Luther.
love. Happy holidays, everyone. Please have a wonderful holiday season. Enjoy this time with your friends, your family, your loved ones. Until we meet again, please be safe, and we will see you
blessed.
in 2023. Take care. God bless. Good night. Happy New Year. Bye, y'all.
Oh my God. My God.
From the Donta Show.
Peace.